guys, it's Ilene here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a small, fun, simple jewelry DIY using natural items like these seashells and turning them into this. So it could be necklace, ID badge, whatever you want to use it for. So I know you guys are going to enjoy this video. It is so fun. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. And don't forget, you got to hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload to YouTube. So let me show you how I did this. So I was at the beach and we were looking for seashells and it was so crazy. I guess I just never really noticed how they naturally have a hole in the bottom. So I thought, how cute to make this a little necklace and dangle some things inside of it. So easy, so fun, great for a beach party, great for whatever. So I'm gonna show you what I did here. I'll need this Beadalon. I like this. It is that flexible coated wire. I have some various beads and findings. I'm just using whatever I could find on hand. You'll also need crimp beads, and then the crimp covers, they're optional. Jump rings and some chain or cord, whatever you prefer, to hang around your neck. So I'm kind of just winging this. I'm going to be putting it together. If I forgot to mention any items you'll need, I will be linking down below all of the items I used for this project in the description box. I've already put on head pins, some beads just to make a long dangly, and I'm gonna put those aside and we're gonna get to work. The very first step is to put a crimp bead, your big bead that's gonna stop everything from coming through the hole in your shell, and you're going to crimp your crimp bead in place when you get your loop that you're gonna put your jump ring on as big as you want it to be. Now, this step is very important because if you don't do that, then it could just fall through the hole of your bead, this wire. And I realized that by trial and error and had to now restring all the beads on here. That was already done because when I went to attach my jump ring, I somehow had a mishap when I was attaching my danglings and the wire went right through the hole of the bead. So you have got to put a crimp bead and squeeze it tight down there. If you want to use a cover, you can. I'm not going to bother. The first thing I'm going to do now to the top is attach this finding piece. I put that on, and now I'm just going to put a few beads on to make it look pretty. So now it looks like that, and now it's time for our crimp bead so we can finish off this here. And you will also need another jump ring at this point so that you could attach your chain or cord, however you're going to want to do this when you're finished, and wear it. So when you use the crimp bead, that goes on first, and then it goes for your jump ring goes on second. And then what you need to do is pass these two tails back through that crimp bead and a couple of your other beads, at least one, preferably two. You're gonna feed it back through so that you could crimp it. So you could see here that my jump ring is at the end and I'm feeding my two wires back through the crimp bead and this bead here, and now is when it's a little tricky and you want to pull your tails and get this all nice and tight. Once you get it tight is when you will squeeze your crimp bead so that all of your beads are in place. So it's all together. I am going to now squeeze my crimp bead. And this is when you will trim your tails off as close to the bead as possible. So here we have it, and now basically you're just going to attach whatever charms and things you want to dangle on by your seashell. So here it is, number one. This is my first necklace with the seashell, and now I'm going to go and make number two. And just so you guys know, if you love decorations with seashells, I have another video down below where I made a seashell headband. When I show you guys number two, I'm going to grab that. So my necklace number two with the seashell is done. It looks so cute. And I told you I was gonna put on my seashell headband because I wanted you guys to see how that came out in case you want one as well. So let me bring this closer to the camera. But this is how it came out, and I put it up here on me just so you guys could see it. I like to wear my necklaces long. It's just the style I like. Not always, but sometimes. So the length I made it, it will hang on about here, and this is how it came out. My seashell inspired necklaces are all done, guys. I hope that you like this. You can even use this as your name badge. What I did here was I just added a pretty safety pin I had laying around, and I hooked it through on the back so that I could use this for an ID badge. Alright guys, my necklaces are all done. I am so happy with how they came out. Super fun, super cool, and I hope that you enjoyed this small little DIY. If you did, please give this a great big thumbs up. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon so you get notified every time I upload to YouTube. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you soon.